A divine rising, everybody. Having some issues over here, so I just gotta get these going real quick. Let's see. All right, let's get that one going. So if you are tuning in with me right now, let me know where you are tuning in from. Trying to get my protein in this morning. I got an error over here, so I guess we won't be using that one today. We won't worry about that. And I'm gonna get on here and do what I normally do. First of all, see if I can see myself. I know I'm live, so I see someone tuning in with me right now. Excuse me. First of all, see if I. And I'm gonna go ahead and share this out real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get this. Excuse me, kicked off. Okay, the protein got me proteining over here. Excuse me. So y'all, we are already in day 4 of the month. Can y'all believe it? It is, these months have been moving fast. However, this year has been moving extremely fast. The days seem to be shorter. And I am just about to get this going here. I just got to share this out. And if you've been tuning in with me and you are finding value in these lives, share it with someone. Share it out. I appreciate the support, and those of you who do come on here occasionally and support the live. I'm grateful. Okay, I'm just trying to get these out, and I'm just about done, y'all. Excuse me. All right, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Oh, that's my briefing. All right, all right. And so if you all are tuning with me, as I said, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you see me for the first time, come across your feed, I am Shakitha. I reside in the state of Texas, originally from Oklahoma City. So if you're from Oklahoma, uh, give me a shout. If you're from Texas, give me a shout. Just give me a shout wherever you are. Doesn't matter. But anyway, we're gonna get into this live this morning. If you are reading the descriptions of this particular live, it is purpose gives visions. Purpose gives vision direction, and vision shows you what's possible. Purpose reminds you why it matters. And I would say if you want to come on live with me, you can click. However, I only have that showing on one of my Facebook pages in the comments. But if you would like to come live with me, it is Quiet Queens Academy. No, it's not. I'm not telling the truth. It is meeting.com/quiet queen queens builder lab. If you'd like to join me live, if not, that's cool too. However, we're gonna go ahead and get into this description here. So it's possible to have a vision for your future. Oh no, that's bugging me. I got stuff popping on my screen. Hold on. It's possible to have vision for your future, but still feel disconnected from the journey. That's often because vision without purpose can become another goal to chase instead of a life to live. And so inside Quiet Queens Academy, purpose isn't something you discover once. It's something you deepen as you continue to becoming the woman you are meant to be. And this morning we're talking about why purpose gives direction to vision and stability to leadership. In today's Quiet Queen's principle, purpose transforms vision into intentional living. And so, without further ado, again, a divine rising Quiet Queens. Yesterday, we talked about seeing beyond our current circumstances. Vision allows us to imagine what's possible. Excuse me. But this morning, I'd like to ask another question. Once you can see the future, what keeps you moving toward it when life gets difficult? Because seeing where you are going, isn't always enough. Eventually, you need a reason to keep walking. That's why purpose enters the conversation. And so, there have been seasons where I knew exactly what I wanted to build. The vision was clear, but the journey still felt difficult. And if I have to say, I'm still on this journey, like right now, in this present moment. And so, what I've learned is that vision may inspire you to begin, purpose sustains you when the excitement wears off. Purpose reminds you why the work matters, not just for you, but for the lives your leadership will eventually touch. And so here's a Quiet Queen's principle. Purpose transforms vision into intentional living. Vision shows you what's possible. Purpose gives you decisions meaning. Give your daily decisions meaning. And so purpose begins with identity. And as you all know, anybody who's been hopping on these lives or watching the replays, one of the biggest things for me is clarity and identity. And so before purpose becomes something you do, it becomes someone you are. And so, in my perspective, inside Quiet Queens Academy, we always begin with identity because purpose isn't something I put on each morning. It's an expression of who I am becoming. And when I stop asking, what should I do? And start asking, who am I becoming? Purpose becomes much more clear, right? And so here's a reflection for you on today. Have you been searching for purpose in activity instead of identity? And what qualities continue showing up in the woman you're becoming? Once purpose grows from identity, it begins influencing every decision we make. Not because life becomes easier, but because our direction becomes clearer. And so, this what brings me to this next point. Purpose simplifies decisions. Purpose doesn't remove choices. It gives you a filter for making them, right? And so I've learned that purpose I learned that purpose quietly answers many of the questions that used to create stress. And should I say yes? Should I pursue the opportunity? Should I spend more time or my time hearing? Spend my time here, or purpose helps me ask, does this aligns with the life I'm intentionally building? That question has brought tremendous peace into my decision making. And if I tell you, peace is my best friend, okay? And so, what decisions becomes easier when you remember your purpose? And I forgot to turn that off. Um, and where could purpose become a better filter than pressure? Again, what decisions become easier when you remember your purpose? And where could purpose become a better filter than pressure. And so, as purpose begins guiding our decisions, right, something beautiful happens. We stop measuring success only by outcomes and begin measuring it by alignment. Excuse me. And so, transitioning into this next point here is purpose gives ordinary days meaning. Not every day will feel extraordinary. Most of our lives lived in ordinary moments. And purpose reminds us those moments matter. And in my perspective, one of the greatest lessons I've learned is that purpose isn't only revealed through major milestones. It's revealed in, not through, they're revealed in the conversations, the commitments, the consistency, the quiet moments no one else sees. Those ordinary days are where meaningful lives are built. And here's another reflection for you. What ordinary responsibility has become meaningful because of your purpose? How might today's small choices contribute to a much larger vision? And here's a Quiet Queens integration for you. So on today's conversation wasn't really about purpose. It was about direction. Yesterday we installed vision. Today we've given the vision direction through purpose. And purpose grows from identity. And then identity becomes clearer through clarity. And then clarity creates the structure, right? And structure protects the alignment. And then the alignment is strengthened through the discernment. And then discernment encourages healthy boundaries. And then boundaries preserve our capacity, and our capacity allows faithful stewardship. And stewardship strengthens the trust, and then trust produces consistency. And now purpose gives every one of those doctrines a meaningful direction. And this is the Quiet Queens operating system working together. And so many people believe once I know my purpose, life will become easier. And inside Quiet Queens Academy, we ask a different question. What if purpose doesn't remove challenges? What if it gives those challenges meaning? Purpose isn't about avoiding difficulty, it's about remembering why the journey is worth continuing. And here's a practical integration for you. So, today, before making one important decision, pause and ask yourself, does this move me toward the woman I am intentionally becoming? Or let your purpose answer before your emotions do. And so, in closing, I leave you with this question. If your purpose became the filter for every decision you made this week, what would change first? Sit with that, because purpose does not simply change where you're going or where you go. It changes how you walk. And so, if today's conversation resonated with you, I'd love to hear your perspective. What gives you life? What gives your life a sense of purpose, even during ordinary seasons? Your reflection may help another quiet queen, recognize meaning in her own journey. Thank you for spending another morning with me, and I'll see you on tomorrow as we continue building the Quiet Queens operating system, one conversation at a time. And so, before I close, if you would like to know or become a part of the Academy, if you'd like to join the Academy, you can simply go to quietqueensacademy.com. Well, no, you can go to quietqueensacademy.com/community, or you can simply just go to Quiet Queens Academy and you can actually find out your Quiet Builder profile and see what type of builder that you are. Again, that's quietqueensacademy.com, or if you want to join the community, go to quietqueensacademy.com. Either way, either one of those options will get you to the community. Again, thank you for spending your morning with me, and I'll see you on tomorrow. Have a divine day.